LPT, offering food, skipping the awkwardness. When you have a friend/guest over for example, and you ask if they'd like anything to eat, they may feel awkward saying yeah at first, or at all, despite feeling hungry. I've noticed, if you give a choice it goes smoother. For example, instead of, "Do you want to eat anything?" say, "Hey, would you rather have a burger or hot dog? Snickers or Twix?" etc. Of course, if they genuinely aren't hungry, then they'll turn it down. I realized it worked when I was at a friend's place who lives with his wife and parents. I felt like I'd imposed by saying yes when he offered some chicken and rice lol whilst his house was packed. He asked again but framed it as a choice, and I was genuinely hungry, lamb or chicken? And I answered without hesitation. I tried this when my brother's friends came over. At first they said no thank you, so to experiment I gave a choice a few minutes later and they answered without hesitation. One wasn't hungry though, and that was fine. Another example was one of my close friends. They're super reserved and would always say no, so one day I tried offering a choice and they accepted. End of the day they admitted they'd always wanted to take me up on the offer but felt too embarrassed accepting at my place and was glad they did. TLDR: present a choice between food/snacks and if a person is genuinely hungry they'll choose versus just saying no out of awkwardness. Edit: glad most of you appreciate this LPT. Just want to clarify a few things. I don't think it's necessarily soft or a sign of mental illness if someone feels awkward asking. In my example, a friend of mine culture is to always offer food even if you have little, so of course you'd feel like you're imposing. Yes, some may have deep anxiety and can't say yes. My other example with a friend feeling anxious initially, has no issue saying yes now. It isn't that deep, it's just nice they felt they can now. Overall I agree, I prefer when friends just ask or say what they'd like. But this does work really well in all sorts of scenarios. As close as I am with a friend, I wouldn't want to just give him a plate without asking or giving a choice when he's in the middle of a bodybuilding prep, but want to give an option just in case.